You cannot perform Umrah if you don't have these vaccines. Very recently, the Saudi Ministry of Health issued an article for all pilgrims regarding mandatory vaccines. This new regulation comes into effect on the 1st of February 2025. So here's everything you need to know about it if you're going for Umrah in 2025. So listen closely and watch the entire video. The first vaccine you must have is one of these meningitis vaccines. This is applicable for all countries and it must have been administered in the last 5 years and at least 10 days prior to arrival in Saudi. Keep in mind that this vaccine needs to be taken every 5 years, so check yours is valid. This must be the meningitis ACYW vaccine and not the one you were administered as a child. You may have already been given this vaccine between the ages of 13 all the way up to 25. But double check with your doctor in case you missed it. The second vaccine you must have is for polio. However, this is only mandatory for pilgrims traveling from these countries listed here. Keep in mind that the full vaccine is valid for life. You most likely already have this vaccine as it is administered during childhood, but be sure to check you do if you are from the named countries. The third vaccine which is mandatory is for yellow fever. However, this is only mandatory for pilgrims traveling from these countries. This vaccine must be administered at least 10 days before flying and is valid for life. If you are unsure if you've had certain vaccines, don't worry. Simply ask your doctor to check. Upon arriving in Saudi, you must show certificates for the vaccines which are mandatory for you. But how do you do this? Well, all you need to do is ask your doctor to print out the medical certificates for these vaccines. And if you want to have a read of the full article, here's some screenshots. Also, if you're planning to do Umrah in 2025, then be sure to check out our website for all the essential knowledge you need to know about performing Umrah. Be sure to follow for more advice.